MD 185. 15 years before the fire collapsed. Oh, we're going back in time. That's fun. Going back in time. They're doing a time warp. It draws. Oh, good. We've gone from a still image of rain to a still image of snow. Hell yeah, man. I think that's pretty great. It drifts down from the sky above, a blanket woven by winter's seamstress. Draped in its frigid embrace, a run-down building, a broken egg nestled in the snow. Within the building, a shivering young girl could be seen, huddled in the hallway all alone. The girl had no name, no family, no background, no reason to reject the release of coming death. Her eyes flicker and shift as she begins to slip into a deeper slumber. It's warm. So very warm. But that's wrong. Why does it feel so warm? I open my eyes only to be met with a head of scruffy hair. You're awake! The scruffy hair tilts back and two big round eyes peer up at me. A girl, around my age. For some reason, she had snuggled up against me and wrapped her blanket around us. You're hungry, right? Eat this! Reaching into the folds of the blanket, she pulls out a loaf of bread and presses it against my lips. That was like that scene from Attack on Titan where Mikasa just takes it, jams the bread in his mouth. My body acts automatically. It's like tears. Bite, chew, swallow. I repeat the process until the bread is gone. Having filled my stomach, thought returns to me at last. Why, nameless girl? Why are you helping me? Why am I helping you? With a big wide smile, she answers me, because I feel like it. For a moment, the world changes. I didn't know how to describe the change besides different. But it leaves a strong impression on me as it fades away. My name is Mallory. What's your name? I don't have a name. You don't have a name? Mallory makes a troubled face. But after falling silent for a while, she suddenly brightens up. Let's give you a name then. Oh, let me pick. I want to pick it. I was going to save this one for when I had a baby, but how about Amine? Anime? We're going to call her Anime. That's perfect. Anime? Anime is a pretty name because you could shorten it to Amy. Nope. It's Anime. That's her name. Anime means friend. I'm sorry. That's what Big Sis told me. Big Sis is a weeb. Friend. This is the greatest game I've ever played in my life. Oh my god. Do you like it? Yes. Yes, I do. I nod. Okay then, nice to meet you, Anime. I'm new at the orphanage, so I don't know anyone yet. I'm in tears. Okay. I made my first friend here. Mallory smiles bashfully. Mallory. This is we got Mallory. I was trying to think of what would be a good voice for Mallory. If only I was good friends with Jessica Walter and ask her to do it. Mallory. Anime. Mallory. Anime. The two of us laugh. I didn't have any real reason for calling her name. I just liked how it felt when I said her name and when she said my name. My name. Mallory, can I ask you something? What is it? What color is snow? What color is snow? She tilts her head at my question. It's just white, right? It doesn't have a color. White. Can you not see color? I shake my head. The way I saw the world was different from other people. My eyes can see color, and I know what color is. I know what it's supposed to be. But I still can't see it. Huh. I don't really get it. I don't either, but I think I saw it for a bit, I think I saw color when you spoke to me. Really? That means there's hope! We need to figure it out. Not being able to see color sounds so sad. Okay, so, like, one of my cousins is partially colorblind, and I don't think he would like this very much. Because he's not sad. He's happy as a goddamn clam. We'll definitely find a way to make you see it. Pinky swear. My life changed on that day. A lone girl with no background, no identity. There had been no future for me, who balanced on a fragile present with no past to support me. But by meeting Mallory, I gained something. A reason to live. She showed me it could exist. Color. A human being full of color and warmth. Why had she saved me? Who was this girl that had given me a name, who promised to help me see? Those questions breathed life into my empty chest, giving me the will to reject death. I only have one regret. The lie I told her on that day. There's one color I can see. Oh, how much do we want to bet that it's red? The color of blood. The color that flows from a person when their time has come. Oh, that's brown. Ghaghugu! 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 This is the first bit of blood we've seen in this entire game. There's your gore. There's your gore tag, Steam. Ghaghugu. That's the sound you make when you die. Ghaghugu. This sounds like something like fucking Lovecraft would come up with. This is what. How do you summon Cthulhu? You go Klaatu Verada Nikdu Ghaghugu. Oh, there's more. It flowed from his pierced throat. A beautiful, vivid hue painting over the monochrome canvas of the world. The color was not as vibrant as when Mallory spoke to me. But it filled me with an ecstasy that numbed my mind. Oh good, she gets off on killing people. That's fun. More. I want to see more. Did you hear what happened last night, Anime? A boy slipped and fell into the kitchen and lodged a knife in his throat. Doesn't that suck? When you trip and fall and slit your throat? He was holding a knife and it went straight through his throat. Yeah, because when I hold knives, I walk around with them like this. Whoa! Pfft. Done. Is that so? What was he doing in the kitchen? Yeah, why would anybody go there? You're not supposed to go there after bedtime. He was the big kid that always took other people's food. Oh, it's okay that he got viciously murdered then. Thank goodness. He took food from other kids. He's a big old bully. Cool Cat would want him dead. He's just a bully. They think he might have been trying to steal more since the lock looked like it had been chipped at with the knife. Okay. He took your food once, didn't he? Well, yeah, but he'll never do that again now. Yeah, that's totally what we should be taking away from this. This is the kind of thing a murderer would say. Anime. Oh, anime. Silly girl. An impoverished orphanage where there was many mouths to feed, but nowhere enough to go around. It was a place where passively waiting for a meal was the same as idly inviting death. Famine, plague, in times like such, those that thieve are the ones that live to see another day. Both within the orphanage and outside it, I stole. Naturally, taking that food meant it would never reach another child's hungry mouth. But so long as Mallory could eat, I had no qualms with shouldering the burden. I'll kill everyone so she can eat. They'll never catch me. There were times when stealing wasn't enough, though. When food was especially short, there was only one thing to be done. Ghaghugu. That's what it should be called. There's seppuku and Ghaghugu. Many mouths to feed, not enough to go around. There's nothing you can do about the latter, you simply have to do something about the former. Yeah, no one will be able to eat all the food if there's no one left to eat food. In the end, an escapable cold truth would always dictate my actions. Fewer mouths to feed meant more for those that remained. Be careful near those stairs. Last month, a girl fell down them and broke her neck. He must have eaten something that went bad. He was throwing up a lot the night before and stabbed himself in the throat. So long as it was made to look like an accident, nobody questioned it. Yeah, why is it that all of a sudden a ton of kids are winding up with slit throats? And I'm questioning also, Anime and Mallory, what do they have to do with anything? Where's this story coming from? Are they reading another book? The details of how we went mattered little when so many of us were on the verge of starvation. Such was the life we knew. Anno Mundi 190, 10 years before the fire of collapse. Oh, so we went back in time and went to completely random characters we've never met. No, I don't like it. Why would they come back for you after abandoning you for so many years? I'll be fine, Anime. I told you I have an older sister, right? No, you didn't. Oh, wait, yes, she did. Big Sis was the one who said colors are sad or something like that, or not being able to see them. She's always been very sickly. Since her medicine cost so much, my parents decided to leave me at the orphanage for a while so they could afford it. I was like, man, one of our kids is sick. What are we going to do to afford medicine? I don't know, you want to get rid of one of the other kids? I'm sure that's what they would do. It looks like everything's better now, so they want me to come back. I don't trust them. They've never even visited you until now. I think it might be hard for you to understand, Anime, since you've never had family before. It's true. Yeah, okay, as long as it's true, I guess. Having grown up in the orphanage since my first memories, the concept of a family had never seemed like more than a fable to me. You'll visit? I'll come by here as soon as I'm settled in. Pinky swear. She ain't coming back. She ain't coming back, is she? Weeks passed without, yeah. I didn't hear anything from Mallory. I began to grow restless. The sleepless nights ate at my heart until I could no longer bear it. Taking to the streets, I searched fruitlessly without rest. So, unless Anime causes the fire of collapse, I still struggle to figure out what the point of all of this is. Then, one day, I came across a chance encounter in Sockatrine's back alleys. Pictured here. A man I recognized as Mallory's father was conversing with a larger man with fine clothing. No more trial runs. We'll complete the transaction today. Has the time come to take my dear Snow White home? Wait, Snow White? Are we doing this? Is this another one of those? Oh, but how it pains me to tear her away from her oh so loving family. Shut up. What a miserable man you've become. I do think it regrettable, you know. So bright and talented. You had a wonderful future ahead of you. Yet now you live in a broken shell of a home, having pawned all your belongings. And to think you would go even this far, how truly pitiful. You have the money, I trust? Of course. Let us go, then. Is he selling Mallory? Melting into the shadows, I trail after the two men. They take me to the site of what once may have been a fine house. Mallory's father lets the man in. He surveys the area before entering after him. It's time. My heart beats not. I slide up to the door, listen intently. Breath does not come from my mouth. I'm slowly suffocating. I pick the lock, soundlessly, smoothly. My feet do not tread upon this earth. I slip inside. Inside, I slip. For I am colorless. No, you just can't see colors. People who can see colors know that you have color. Silly murder girl.